In this video, I'm going to be sharing some things about hunting elk, archery hunting elk in September, and specifically for high elevation and hunting their staging areas. And what is a staging area? A staging area for elk is an area that they're going to be using anywhere from 1 to 7 days, sometimes a little bit less, sometimes a little bit more, and they're going to be staging there for mating season or for a period of it. So a staging area, you can recognize it by the amount of rubs that's around. Pretty much all the trees are going to be rubbed out. There's going to be 10 to 20 rubs in that area. You can see that the elk have been bedded down there multiple times. That is a staging area, and the reason I like to hunt the staging areas is because those always hold elk. The areas that I hunt, sometimes there's 5 to 10 different staging areas in like a 5 square mile area, and I'm gonna hit all of them during the day. I'm gonna be bugling. I'm gonna be trying to see if there's any elk around that area. And usually when you find the staging area, if there's elk there, that means there's gonna be a lot more elk around, because usually there's gonna be the herd bull with the herd, and there's going to be multiple bulls around that area, because every one of them wants to get a chance with the cow, with the hot cow, and they're going to be tight in that area, and you can hunt staging area, and it's pretty much guaranteed to have elk if there's elk around. And I usually focus on those staging areas during September, especially the 2nd to 4th week, because that's when there's a lot more action. That's when the bulls already know their ranks, they know who's who, they have determined that, and they're gonna be in those staging areas trying to get cows. And the herd bull is going to be chasing away the satellites because he doesn't want them to have a chance at his cow. So the satellites are going to be staged around that main staging area, each of them trying to sneak a peek or sneak something else, steal a cow. And that's why those staging areas can be really productive for archery hunters. And another thing, and the calling techniques that I use around staging areas is, I don't try to be aggressive. I don't try to, challenge every bull that I can hear. Instead, I try to be a little secretive, or play on their curiosity, use their curiosity to my advantage, because elk are animals that can get really curious if they don't know who you are. Because if you sneak into a staging area and start bugling or start pretending that there's a couple of cows or a cow and the bull talking to each other, instead of focusing on talking with the bulls in the area, the bulls get triggered by that, because they will be bugling at you. They will be trying to call you in, but you're ignoring them because you have a cow over here right in front of them, and you're talking with the cow, and the cow's talking with you. And you can mimic those sequences using Paul Medell's techniques, and you can play on the elk's curiosity and use it to your advantage to lure them in, and they will come in curious as to who is this new bull, and why is he talking with these cows, and why are they ignoring us. And you can use that, and a lot of times they will come in, and you will hear they're not going to be coming in really silent. They're not going to be quiet. You can hear them coming in because they're curious and they're ready to take a look and see what's happening in that area. And that's how I called in a monster bull. I have it on video. I called him in just by soft bugles and pretending there's a cow and a bull talking to each other, completely ignoring that bull until he came pretty close, like 45 yards. And then I started talking with him, telling him to stay away. Что такое, Jane? Jane! Ah! She's going to be learning how to bugle next year. She's 8 months old, but next season she's going to be hunting with me. So just a couple of those things that I shared in this video. Hopefully they're going to be of value to all of the hunters that are going to see this video. So play on their curiosity and use it to your advantage. Call them in by pretending there's a cow and a bull talking to each other, and ignoring the elk when they know that you're near, and they will come in the staging areas, because staging areas, elk move through there pretty much the whole September. They move in and out, and they know those areas too. So they know those areas as staging areas, as as public areas for elk. You know, they go there and they know there's a high chance of an elk being there. And if you use those staging areas with a lot of rubs, a lot of beds, and maybe wallows, then you can call in multiple bulls during the same day.